Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So I'm going to be doing something that I've not done for quite a while, and that is going to be a quick review. And I actually got requested this by Glengormleygamer. He's followed my channel for quite a while. Got a great channel as well. Really enjoy his content. Just like game collection videos, game pickup videos, Q&As, all that kind of stuff. He reads a lot of books as well, so he often talks about like different books and things. So yeah, really cool guy, really like his channel, and I'll probably just leave a link to his channel in the description below. Highly recommend checking him out, really cool guy. But yeah, he wanted me to do a quick review on Sonic Forces, because I mentioned this in my pickup video. I'll kind of like give a little bit of like a quick thoughts on. But yeah, I'll go a little bit slightly more in depth. Now that I've completed the game, I feel I can talk about it a little bit more. That's the back of that. So yeah, Sonic Forces. I seem to enjoy this game more than majority of people. I'm not saying it's like an amazing game or anything, but I still think this was a decent enough game. Definitely worth a purchase now. I mean, I wouldn't have liked to have bought it brand new for like £40 when it first came out, or whatever its price tag was. That's a little bit steep, for the content that you get. But I would definitely recommend it now that the game's a lot cheaper. I will mention a few things that I mentioned in my pickup video, so I will be like repeating a few things, but the majority of this will be a fresh thoughts on basically. So yeah, you play as the three different characters. You play as Modern Sonic, Classic Sonic, and your created character. And to be honest, I think the control alright. There's a few sections where you think a jump's really easy, but for some reason, since sometimes the characters control quite slippery, sometimes you just go flying way past the platform. I just think some of the platforms it's really difficult to judge, how much power you need to put into your jump due to how the character's controlled. And to be honest, I think it was worse with Classic Sonic for some reason. I don't know if that was just a coincidence, but in my opinion, it felt worse with him to control. But nowhere near as good as what he controls in Generations, for instance. So I guess it kind of tried to be Generations in a way with having Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic. But Generations is a tremendous game. It's way better than this in my opinion. But like I say, I still enjoyed this game. I had a decent enough experience. So we'll talk about the main gimmick in this game, and that is the character customization. You create your own character for the first time ever in a Sonic game, which I think is quite good. It's an interesting feature. It could have been implemented a little bit better. It's got potential, put it that way. Got a lot of potential. From the beginning you can choose from seven different animals. There's a dog, a wolf, a cat, a bird, an original hedgehog, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I'm sure it was another one. But yes, so there's 7 different animals, and they've all got different abilities. I can't remember what all their abilities were, but there's one you can get a double jump. There's one where rings will be drawn to you easier, so it's easier to collect rings. So there's stuff like that, which it's alright, nothing major, but it's an interesting thing. So I just went with a black and white wolf. I wanted to be wolves because wolves are cool, like I said. So I wanted a black and white wolf. I went into having no idea what I wanted to create, so I didn't want to spend too long on it. I wanted to play the game. So yeah, black and white wolf. It didn't have many accessories at the beginning of the game. You unlock them, as you get, as you do missions and things. So at the beginning your character is kind of basic, until you unlock things. That's kind of an issue I have with the game. I would have liked more accessories from the beginning. But I suppose you could say as the game goes on, your character starts to develop. Has more accessories. It starts to look a bit more cooler, rather than just some random schmuck. But yeah, I think in the end, I think I had a decent enough character. I'll probably put a picture here or something. I'll take a picture of it on my screen and share it up here, so you can see what I created. But yeah, I thought it looked cool, for the tools that are available basically. So I completed this game in about 4 settings. Or not about 4, it was 4 settings. About an hour and a half each setting. I did a few side things, secret missions. Not really much a secret when they're on your map, but anyway. Yeah, I did a few of them. I'll get rid of the picture now. Yeah, I did a few of them, so that kind of added to my total time. But I got it done in about 6 hours. And I replayed a few bosses and a few missions as well, because some of the levels were really good, and some of the bosses were really good. So I replayed them a couple of times because they were really blooming fun. So that all added. But if you like just playing through the main like missions, you'd probably take maybe like 4 or 5 hours. It's quite short. It's like 30 missions, and the missions are so short. It feels like not long since you start the mission when you're ending it. It's like 2 minutes long, really short. And for that, it feels like it goes on like, it just goes by too fast basically. You can't really like get a feel for like the levels and that. I mean, you can get away with it in like the Mega Drive games, but like nowadays, you kind of want to like get into the levels, you know, enjoy the levels for what they are, but just like breeze by, like bloody speed runs, you know. It's crazy, really blooming crazy. So that's one issue I have with the game. Just the levels are too short, in my opinion. Have less missions and like longer, like have them longer, I would say, for this game. And I also don't like how they have like Chemical Plant and Green Hill Zone. Again, I mean, come on, if I want to play those levels, I'll play like the classic games, or I'll play Sonic Generations. I'm just, you know, you don't have to put that in every single Sonic game. They really, really don't. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. But I did like the inclusion of Death Egg. I thought that was good. I thought it did a good job with that. It looked really, really good, in my opinion. I'm not the massive like Death Egg fan, but I thought it looked pretty good in this game, and it was fun enough, you know, for what it was. And also something else I forgot to mention is you get like a gun, you know, for your character. I forgot to mention that. As you play through the game, you get more and more like guns. I think they're add-ons or something. I can't remember the exact name, but yeah, they're basically just like guns. I started off with a flamethrower. I just used that for the whole game. The flamethrower was really blooming good. It's kind of like overpowered in a way, but you know, the flamethrower was fun. You don't have a flamethrower when you're Sonic, just when you're playing as your character. And you know, look, I think there's a trophy for getting 30 of them, so there seems to be quite a lot of, you know, quite a good selection of weapons. I only really used 2. I used the flamethrower throughout the whole game, and then like after I completed the game, I used the electric like whip thing, which was kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I just didn't really feel the need to like switch weapons. You know, the flamethrower was fine as far as I'm concerned. One thing I say about this game is the boss battles are really, really good. Definitely a strong point with this game is the boss battles. I really, really enjoyed them. They weren't too difficult, apart from like the final boss took me like maybe 6 or 7 attempts because I kept falling off the platform, but really blooming cool bosses. I like what they did with the bosses, so yeah, that's a plus in my opinion. Definitely enjoyed them. And one thing a lot of people hate in this game is the soundtrack. I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. It doesn't feel like it fits in a Sonic game, I will say that. I mean, you expect like Sonic to have like really catchy, like, happy tunes, but I still enjoyed it. You know, I can get why people dislike it, 'cause it's more like electronic kind of music, which I like. I like electronic music, so you know, I'm going to enjoy it. But you know, it's definitely like one of the weaker, you know, Sonic soundtracks. You know, it's nowhere near as good as like Sonic Heroes or like Sonic Generations or, you know, any of the Mega Drive Sonic games. They've all got amazing soundtracks. It's always something you can say about Sonic. Even games that I'm not really a big fan of, like Sonic Heroes, have amazing soundtracks, you know. But yeah, I think that's really all I can say on Sonic Generations. I thought it was a good Sonic Generations. Oh dear, it had to happen. It had to happen. It had to happen. To be honest with this game, I kind of just preferred playing as my character. It's kind of like split between you and like playing as Sonic, but I would like maybe more levels where you play as your character, just because that's like the main gimmick of the game. But yeah, playing Sonic's still cool because it's Sonic, you know. But yeah, I think it just tried to be too much like Generations, having like modern Sonic and classic Sonic, and it just didn't work as well. It didn't work nearly as good in my opinion. But I still enjoyed Sonic Forces for what it was. I didn't play the Shadow, like, it was like a free DLC I think for that. Yeah, I haven't done that. I might give it a shot, because I like Shadow. Shadow's awesome as a character. I didn't really like his voice in this very much. Like, I liked his voice in like Sonic Heroes and like Sonic, or you know, Shadow the Hedgehog, but I didn't like his voice in this. I didn't like Silver either. He just sounded really dull. Not really that interesting. Even Knuckles didn't sound very enthusiastic. All the characters just sound bored, in my opinion. Another thing I would have liked is if your character could talk. All it could do is it couldn't. It doesn't like have a voice actor. It doesn't talk. It just makes grunting noises. So I'd like to have like a voice actor for that character. That would have been something cool. But yeah, I don't think I can say much more. Sonic Forces, it's a good game, but once you complete it, you don't really feel like going back and, you know, playing it again. So I'll probably sell this, and I might get it down the line, maybe like a couple of years later. You know, when it's probably like a couple of pounds or something. It'll just drop in price really quickly, I think. But yeah, it's for what it is. It's decent. Nothing brilliant, but it's decent. I still enjoyed it. So yeah, guys, that is it for my quick review on Sonic Forces, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope I've covered everything. Every time I make a quick review, I always like stop the camera and then I'm like, oh crap, I wish I'd said that. You know, I wish I'd talked about that feature. But I think I have covered everything. But if anybody wants to know anything else, leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you about thoughts on certain things. But I enjoyed Sonic Forces. It was good. It's better than Sonic Heroes. It's better than Shadow the Hedgehog. It's better than Sonic 06. It's better than Sonic Spinball. It's better than the Game Gear games. I think it's decent for what it is. Just not as good as Generations. Generations is easily the best like modern Sonic game, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, guys, and I will catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.